Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Dwarf Eats Mountain. It's effectively, as far as I can tell, Norp Apolog, but you are dwarves. And you were trying to destroy this giant mountain? I'm seeing like an eye here. Oh, and there's a skull? No, this is definitely supposed to have, like faces on it. Alright, well, let's try and destroy it. So, Khazad Greathold. The mightiest strongholds led by the Carver King and his council, where plans are made and brave dwarves are recruited. Miners Guild. Miners Guild, Smashing Rocks Incorporated. Ah, the smell of gold beneath mother's malleable flesh. I come for thee. Miner. And then a bunch of other things. Well. Oh, we need to get 6 dwarves. Underground housing. Don't spend too much money. There we go. Now you need to build the Great Maw. Your stash where ores are deposited. And 3 runners to collect the ores the miners extract. Okay, the Great Maw. And then runners? Using the Great Maw's divine powers, you can also actively help your dwarves by clicking and holding on the mountain to mine it, or over the gold on the ground to help knock it towards the stash. Additionally, if any runner gets stunned by the falling rocks, you can help wake him up by slapping him. Now go forth, eat mountains, extract gold, upgrade your dwarves, collect artifacts, prestige if it gets too hard, until you reach and devour the glorious World Spire Mountain. So roars the Great Maw. And try not to find out what happened to the previous dwarves when they've dug too deep. But first, stay hydrated. Alright, so I have a couple of options. Yes, I could pick up gold and I could move it closer. That is an option. Let's see how this game responds to auto-clicking. Actually, it's got a hard limitation. So the answer is, yeah, I could just hold down. Okay. Wow, they really... they really stay out. This guy is, I think, dead. I don't think he's unconscious. I think he's just gone. Alright, there he goes. Alright, well in that case, what do we have? Stoutly March, extra speed, carrying capacity, chance to dodge resources, Prospector's Massive Nose. Whenever a runner picks up a non-gem ore, there's a chance that he gets lucky and finds a random gem. It's a really small chance. Let's get the carrying capacity and movement speed. Alright, there we go. Then I guess I'll just sit here. I like the fact that my cursor is a dwarf. And that his hat turns into a drill. Why not, right? That's a fun way of doing things. Okay, so what do we have? What is this? Calamity Bar. Builds up when damaging the mountain. When full, it resets and unleashes a devastating, sometimes beneficial calamity on your dwarves. Bar's max is based on a random percentage of the mountain's max health and level. Most weapons initially have a 0.5x calamity damage multiplier. Oh, is it this thing? Goblin Den. Crude goblin dwelling, filled with stolen treasures. Alright, I guess I will kill it. We also get a minor rockfall. Well, luckily, I think my scouts are currently out of the way, so... we got extremely lucky there. Except for that boulder, which might just completely brain this guy. Nope, he dodged it. I'm actually impressed. Okay. I might still use the auto-clicker for this, purely from a, it's way more comfortable to not hold down left-click for long periods of time. That seems like a decent chunk of junk. Sun gold. Pure gold. Alright, that seems worth it. So what can I afford? Things are pricey. Guess I'll scale up the number of runners I got. Go from there. It just mirrors the mountain looking a little textured. Oh, actually, yeah, you can see how much health it has left. Okay, so we've destroyed it. So we can get an artifact. So rocket boots, giant marble elven foot, and Hermes sandals. Passively 30% speed, tiny chance at any point for rockets to malfunction and send the door flying. Passive runners get extra speed, but longer resting time. You know why. And then passive, whenever a runner dodges a falling rock, he gets 1% speed permanently up to 30%. Well, we're going for the rocket boots because that just seems fun, and also it's more powerful. I'm just going to... Like, I really am not just giving this guy a light slap. I am going to town on this fellow. Science gave us rocket boots. Okay. So, I'm looking forward to seeing my dwarves go flying. So what else do we have? Dodgy profession. Let's see. Increase per luck and cap to a maximum amount. Alright. Let's get 2 more of those. Sacrifice to the Great Maw. O great devourer of stone, take my blood and gold, for you may spare me from your falling children. Help me stumble upon glittering stars. Runners get luck and resting time. Oh, I see, but they... So, luck helps with dodge, gem sniffing, cocaine trips, gorilla eating, beard aura, and more. Excuse me? What? What were some of those again? Okay, reduce cooldown. That's the extra damage. Damage and throwing velocity. I mean, I'll grab each of them. Well, I guess I should go back to waking these guys, because it's going to take a little bit, and having my... Oh, it does actually look like there's another enemy camp on this mountain, so I should go hit that. I guess they're shooting back. That one guy's, like, really out of it. Please wake up, sir. Okay, you are unwakeable. Let's go to this one. Okay. Yeah, they stayed down for ages. Okay, and they're all up. So now do I start aiming for the Dark Castle? I mean, assuming... I might as well. Because, yeah, they seem to give me a whole mess of good stuff. A lot of resources, at least. I wonder if the artifacts carry over between prestiges. They might? I'd appreciate that. I wonder if I can re-loot something after prestiging. I do not know. This is both the best and worst game that I could have possibly chosen to play this afternoon. Best because I'm really tired and I don't have to put much effort into it. Worst because I'm really tired and this is a little idle for me, so I'm a little dozy. So Ravenous Gaze. Great Maw really wants to eat the mountain, so much that its mere leer causes it to crumble. Okay, increases click damage. Let's see. Demo Dwarves who love throwing dynamite. Flamers who spew flame. Let's grab the Ravenous Gaze, because that increases the amount of damage I do. Yeah, I might as well keep hitting these profane keeps. Scale up my damage a little bit to them. There we go. Especially because that seems to be giving a decent chunk. So what else do we have? Sacrifice to the Great Maw. Massive Nose. I'll put a level up in it. Now, do I want to just keep slapping the mountain? I suppose so. Oakjaw doesn't have that much health left. And I might as well see what kind of perks I can pick up. Ah. But yeah, this is nice and casual. But I like where it's going so far. The fact that it has... you know what? I think this might actually have to be one of those that I keep the PNG tuber off, because I'm currently covering how much gold there is. Which maybe isn't that big of a deal, but still. Alright. So mountain health. Oh, every third mountain grants a choice of a random artifact. The fourth mountain grants an essence of her soul. Makes gold extraction harder. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's go back to slapping this guy. But yeah, I was just noticing that the... Wait, what is that? Well, it died. Maybe it was a goblin? I was just noticing that all of the carrier dwarves, the runners, were all coming to collect from my PNG tuber. Maybe isn't great. I guess I could put it on the other side, but I don't know. I need to make some PNG tubers that can actually exist in the upper part of a UI. I have one or two, but I don't think my machine overlord is a good fit here. Okay, so we have lust for gems. Yeah, dodgy profession. Maybe we want to just increase these guys' damage. Art of chucking. I mean, yeah, we might as well just get one into each. So what else can I build? Demolition Shack or the Flameworks? Yeah, each of these gets me a little bit more. So why don't we go for the Flameworks next? I don't know what placement's gonna do for me, but that's okay. So I have no more dwarves. So I guess I should probably keep that in mind. Burn the mountain for the rock. For the rock is famously weak to fire. Excuse me? Fire and fury, flamers, and their soot-stained beards are clad in heat-resistant plating. Their bronze dragon flamethrowers spew forth fire bolts of molten death, which leave behind a field of burning fire, dealing periodic damage. Fire fields combine when near and stack in intensity, doing damage per stack. Firebolts deal 12 damage. Okay, so it's kind of like a choose you want miners or fireworks. What are the other ones? So ballistics workshop and a grand laboratory. Ooh. Does produce laser cannons. And I do have one mithril. Obtaining from looting dens and spelunking, but any damage has a chance to drop it. Based on luck and mithril luck. Oh, we've got another one of these. It actually seems like, while I have a bunch of runners, most of them aren't even hitting their carrying capacity, so I could probably scale up the amount. Or the amount of damage I do. Yeah, I think the goblin den is just chucking goblins periodically, which is kind of dark. Okay. So we have the flamer. We wanted to build an underground housing. Oh, we can also swap buildings around. I wonder if the price gets higher. Okay. Rapid ignition. And conflagration. Conflagration. There we go. Anything else? No. Whoop. Oh, there's the rocket boots going. Okay, that's fun to watch. It's fun to watch when two of them are doing it, too. So that's why the one guy was stunned all the way over here. That's interesting. Oh, I see. I was just opening that building and closing it a bunch, but it looked like I could interact with it. I don't think it speeds them up, though. Okay, I guess I don't need to care deeply about that. Oh. Okay, so we can get royal tax refund. Get 3,000 to 5,000 gold and 20% of your total gold. Warlord's mantle. Okay. Spalders and cloak woven from the banners of vanquished foes, bearing the scars of 100 sieges. Collect. Destroy all T2 or lower dens, then spawn 2 to 3 dens. Passive. Destroying a den counts as if the destructor had plus 20 luck. Or I could just go with royal tax refund and just go for like a giga bonus. You know what? I'm just gonna go for the big early money. I could not, but I think that amount of money early. Okay, not as good as I was hoping it would be, but it's fine. Well, he got absolutely demolished. Okay, I'm digging the rock falls. They're fun. Poor guy. Okay, so what do we have? I was going to look into the Grand Laboratory. Oh, I placed it on top of something. Okay, I'm going to need some scientists. I think I'll just do that for the time being. 2 more flamers. Fire can now critically hit. Okay. Well, that's an interesting way to do science. Let's see. So how do I know the scientists are actually doing anything? I don't know. Oh, mithril vein. Yeah, I should definitely break that before the rune heal gets destroyed. I guess the other thing I could have done was actually scale up how much damage I do on a per-click basis. That also might have been a good idea. I don't know. Let's see. What was I going to say? We have no idea how long it is before I can actually start prestiging. Because usually in these games, I tend to prestige hard and fast fairly often. Yeah, I was expecting there to be some kind of like science meter or tech that I could research. But maybe we're out of luck there. Okay, we got a rockfall. Rune Hill's almost toast. Here's the mithril vein. Let's see. Sacrifice the Great Maw. Small amount of speed boost. I mean, if I do anything, we should probably just do Stoutly March. A little bit of dodging. I mean, there's no dodging that. I guess one of the guys managed to. He's just sitting there on the pipe, just being like, "Yep, Jeb's dead, but that's fine. I'm just gonna go back and get my gold. I don't care." What if we get like medics at some point? That'd actually be nice. Somebody who can come and auto slap another dwarf awake for me would be appreciated. Ugh. It's just so pleasant. It's the one danger for like really idle games for me. And like this does have a decent amount of management, but is definitely on the like low-key understated more idle focus, I guess, than think of other more incremental games. An Orb of Creation is technically idle, but you're just constantly pressing buttons and casting spells, so like even though it is very idle, it's not. You spend a lot of time doing other stuff. Okay, I see. So scientists, the mentally acute schizoids wearing nets on their beards. Each, I'm not actually sure if I really like that phrasing, but oh well. Each scientist increases the odds of various triggered effects. Hi? Something just exploded there. Give me more mithril, though. Okay. Various specific upgrades triggering. Some upgrades and units require a certain amount of scientists to be unlocked. Each scientist reduces the gold cost of all upgrades, not dwarves, buildings, or rituals, by 1%. Diminishing with more scientists. Max 30. Okay, so I've got, like, four of them. Okay, so it's like, it's nice, but it's not huge. Oh, what is this? Mountain Soul. Used for powerful upgrades, but I don't think we've figured out what to spend them on. Great Forge. Ah, my cold, moldable friend, let me bathe you in fire. For you may be a humble ingot, yet you will grow into wonders which will endure long after I'm gone. Produces runesmiths who do not attack but forge runes from mithril. Unlock mithril upgrades and cast powerful rituals. Well, I mean, I might as well. We also have more goblin dens. Yeah, I should remember to keep breaking these whenever we get the chance. Especially if the mountain's about to break and there's another one sitting there. Because I don't know if I get the benefits if I break the mountain underneath a den. Oh, I think I just destroyed a mountain. I had alt-tabbed to go take a nap because I was feeling really sleepy. And because this is... Oh, gosh, we actually have a lot of enemies. Okay, can I raise my ravenous gaze? Oh, I don't have my auto-clicker. This is a travesty. Unacceptable, in fact. Oh, no. Because, yeah, if I'm gonna be auto-clicking to destroy... Oh, we can level up that ravenous gaze again. Yeah, if I'm gonna be destroying these things, I should probably boost my damage. Maybe. I don't know if it's the most practical use of my funds, but hey, is what it is. But yeah, I was just so sleepy. It's happened some days when I go on a nice walk and I come back from it. I'm like, yeah, I'll record a video or two, and I'm just sitting there being like, I can barely keep my eyes open, let alone have proper commentary. So, I don't know, take a nap, come back, play some more idle game. Alright, we're just gonna break each and every one of these. Yeah, the fire dwarves are certainly doing a fair bit more damage than the pickaxe chuckers. I think I'm just gonna lean into it. I'm assuming eventually we get, like, more upgrade choices and abilities and whatnot. Yeah, what are those green things? They just kind of explode. I'm assuming they're goblins. I may also want to upgrade my runners, because that's starting to become a pretty hefty pile right there. Oh, there's a rock geyser again. Oh. I just feel bad for my runners. Not that bad, but I do feel bad for them. Like, the shooters, they just kind of hang out. They get to do whatever they want. They just get to focus on blasting. The runners, they're just getting pelted non-stop with rocks. Let's see. So, yeah, there was the one upgrade that gave me a bonus, but I had to destroy every single T1 and T2 dwelling. Have we even seen a T2 dwelling? Maybe the troll lair was one? Hard to say. I wasn't sure if that guy got plunked as he dropped stuff off, or that was somebody else throwing it and he just fell over. I don't know. I do like the fact that they take a pipe break after doing a delivery. There's just something kind of fun. I think about how the dwarves are drawn and animated. Like, it's so simple, but it's nice and expressive, and those beards are comically large. The one guy just carrying the, like, giant emerald chunk or mithril or whatever, just dodging it, and dude next to him just gets absolutely kablamoed. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look into seeing if there's anything that can scale up the amount of damage done. Or like a focus on those. Okay, so what do we want to do? March isn't a bad idea. I guess we'll go for the luck, because it's kind of good. Nope. Salamander sacks. Okay, passive flamers firebolts do double damage. Where'd that come from? Was that research? Might have been. Okay, well, I can get insatiable fire. That also gets me inferno and great pyre. I'm not really seeing much. Oh, hello. Hellfire spark. Demo dwarves get extra damage. Every 5 to 7 minutes, you gain 700 to 1,400 gold. And a small percentage of your total gold. Sure. Because I'm not using demo dwarves, and I don't know if I'm going to. Maybe I will, but I'll go for the passive gold gain just because why not? My dwarves are having a bad day, apparently. Okay, here. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna get at least one laser cannon, just see what that, if that unlocks anything. And also because I wanted to see what that does. A wider and crit. Oh, we got another one of those. Are these just things that they're delivering? Maybe. Or not delivering, like resources that we're pulling out of the... Yeah, that might be the case. Oh, Inferno. I mean... Yeah, the question is, what do I need to unlock the remaining ones? I guess I could get a level in each of these. Let's see. So realistically, what I should be upgrading is at least one level in each. Let's see. That's been leveled up a bunch. The laser's doing okay. Right, I was going to get the Great Forge. Because this gets me mithril upgrades. Okay, with a chant and a crescendo of rhythmic pounds, the runesmith prepares his anvil to sing true before the final strike forges magic into a rune, installing power into steel and flesh. They don't attack the mountain, aren't very useful early, but with mithril, they become crucial for for empowering runes, unlocking upgrades and casting rituals. Okay, so let's get some more underground housing. Get some runesmith. So we have mithril forging. Oh. So, mithril pickaxes and picarang for miners, chainmail for runners, serrated mithril spikes for ballistas and more. Okay, we have Rune of Might, some more damage. Flamers and Demodorves get extra per runesmith. Runners and bulldozers get extra speed. And all dwarves get flat crit. I guess I'll grab mithril forging. Okay, that's the throwers, this one. Okay, so we have magnetic gloves. Runners get better ore gathering speed. And chainmail. Oh. So, shorter stun duration, dodge against friendly fire dynamite and wind bomb explosions, a little bit of speed and a little bit of carrying capacity. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll grab both of those. So what else can I buy? Ballistics workshop. Yeah, I got all of those. We can swap buildings around, but that's not hugely important. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save that up. So why don't we boost carrying capacity on these guys? Because this is starting to stack up a little much. We have a goblin invasion. I should probably actually start dealing with these. There we go. Okay, that gets them some carrying capacity. Let's go back to breaking these. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the things I need to break, I guess, are up higher. I wonder if these stack. Oh, they might. So they don't get destroyed with the wall. They stay where they're at. The wall shifts when replaced. At least the laser shoots at the lowest... I guess the laser and most things are hitting the lowest rung enemy structure. Okay. The other thing I could do is, like... Yeah, see, I was really hoping I could, like, push those along, but the answer does not seem to be the case. Because, yeah, I was hoping I could kind of just shove the whole pile. You know, nice quick swat, send it flying closer. And maybe without the auto battler, that is the case. Or an auto battler, the auto clicker. I might actually have to look into that. But first we destroy. Nope. Yeah, the best I can do is kind of unseat things a little bit. It's weak. Yeah, so we're just going to ignore that for the time being. I'm just going to get back to slapping. Other thing I could do is potentially scale up the number of runners I have. Might not be a bad move. Okay, there that goes. I want to poke at some of these. Oh, prestige. Earned by eating mountains. These points allow you to unlock powerful upgrades that persist between runs. So if I prestige... Let's see. First demo dwarves cost 0 gold. Third mountain you consume, you get +1 dwarf. 4 underground housings, you get extra dwarves. Additional miners you buy cost 0 gold. Each time you consume a mountain, you have a chance to get a mithril. Increased per miner, scientist, and runesmith. Let's see. Force when clicking ores. Slapping stunned runners is more effective. There's over 350 uncollected ores. The mountain starts reclaiming them. Oh, and the mountain starts reclaiming them. Start the game with extra dwarves, extra gold for each prestige point spent, extra gold for each prestige tier unlocked. Start with some extra mithril, start with a random tier 1 artifact spawned. And start with some runners. Okay, well, I mean, all things considered. Let's scale up the number of runners I've got. Oh no, maybe all those goblin huts are gone. Yeah, do we want a prestige? I mean, it would be a small bonus at the very least. I don't really know what the benefit is. It does seem like I lose all of my artifacts. Which is somewhat of a downer. Let's see. So I think what I'm going to try and do is probably just buy as many runners as I can. Let's see. Mithril chainmail is too expensive. Get another one of them. Oh, they're expensive. Well, I mean, that'll be the benefit of starting over, presumably. I mean, we're still having a reasonably easy time punching through stuff. It's not like things are heinously tough. There's just a lot of gold stacked up. Because yeah, I never know when to prestige in these games. With some like Norpapalog, it's a little bit more obvious where you're kind of building a build. Here, at least the early prestige tiers seem to be pretty basic. Yeah. So I need 12 PP to get to the next one. And those might actually give me a bit more build. Because yeah, which of these is the most valuable? The extra dwarves are nice, but I think having the extra structures is better. Okay, do I want to get the ballistics workshop? I think so. Anti-rock turret. Oh. Shoots laser bolts at falling rocks with accuracy as dubious as a coin flip. Prioritizes rocks closest to the ground or itself. Okay. Accuracy. Okay. Let's also get the harpoon ballista. Okay. Ballista's purpose is to try and target dens and veins. Okay, so actually the ballista is very good. There's the artillery hull. But I'm going to get the demolition shack. I'm just gonna make this one as tall as humanly possible for reasons. Okay, get the demo dwarf. Why is this one freaking out? Okay. I'll get 2 of them. I don't care deeply. It's mostly a... I want to see... Oh, Eye of Calamity. Okay, large obsidian orb with the Eye of the Storm in the middle. And yeah, it does look like all of the bases get replaced or moved. Okay. All dwarves have a chance, calamity damage multiplier. Whenever you trigger calamity, all dwarves get a cooldown reduction. It's kind of good. Sapphire key. We don't know. Extra dwarves. And reduced stun duration on runners, which is actually quite good. Grab the sapphire key. Because I'm somewhat indifferent at the moment. Let's see, so we can reduce their cooldown. We can increase the amount of blisses we have. Oh, there's the sapphire key. Behold your treasure hoard. So there are tier 5 things. It looks like, yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff there. Wow, okay. Do I want to get another runner or 2? Insatiable Guzzler. Gold for the Gold God. Great Maw now sucks in ore near his mouth because he knows how sloppy the runners are at depositing their loads. Increases force and radius. Makes the slip ring so powerful it pulls even the ores laying on the ground. And drastically increases the radius and force. I don't know what tier... Is it already up to tier 2? Maybe. Okay, do we want to get Stoutly March? Make him a little faster? I think so. Okay, precision. That reduced the cooldown. We do have serrated mithril spikes. There is also this one. So we can do fire. Okay, and scales damage based on... everything else. Burst fire, falling pinatas. Might be good. Well, I don't think I can laser that one. Yeah, I do like the ballistic crew. I wonder if oh, can we just get I can just get another one. Okay. The fact that they're just kind of stacking is very silly. It also amuses me to no end that, I don't think you're supposed to line these guys on top of each other, but maybe you are. Yeah, so the ballistas are actually probably worth going for. Okay, we're getting most things. Oh, do I have my... I did have my auto-clicker still going. Let's see. What's next? Carrying capacity? Yeah, like, I'm still going reasonably fast. The main thing I want to figure out is... what I need for... bulldozers. Because I think I need to figure out unlocking one of those. Maybe I get the artillery hull and that unlocks things for me? Not sure. And yeah, it seems like going for the, wow, they're just unlucky. Seems like going for the blisses actually worked out. I do still really like the fire dwarves. They do a good chunk of damage. Let's see. Mithril other load. Oh boy. I certainly want it. Yeah, we've got tons of gold to aim for. Let's see. The problem is Mithril Crown is going to go down really quickly. Yeah, the problem is the mountain walls are actually not nearly as problematic as the Let's see. It's easier to mine the mountain than it is to take out the camps and the veins along them. Which is an interesting issue. Let's see. Yeah, let's build the artillery thing, see what that gets me, see if that unlocks anything close to the bulldozer. We should still probably prestige though, just because that's a hell of a lot of upgrades. I've cleared out like most of the gold. Maybe I'll wait for one more point, get up to 8. I think so. I mean, there's both no rush, but then also would probably make things easier. Normally I find the Wilhelm Scream... Oh. Okay, Ancient Vessel that whispers promises of endless riches, but at what cost? I cast Pot of Greed. 99 gold, 1 prestige point, and triggers 4 calamities. That would explain why things suddenly got very bad for me. What is up with this guy? Is he trapped in the mountain? I have no idea. He might have been. Okay. Artillery Hall. The Great Duke Cannon. Well, I'm gonna need more underground mines. Go back for that. I might not be able to get more mithril out of this. There's all these mithril veins, but I think mithril crown's just gonna get broken first. And that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, because we have all of these veins. Oh, I might be able to get the other one. There's one. Last one. I think we might be able to pull this off. And yeah, I don't think the anti-rock defense turret is great yet. I'm assuming that's something that improves dramatically with upgrades. Because it doesn't seem like even if it hits, it actually manages to pull anything off. Okay, well, I have enough money. So that was the Great Duke Cannon. We have Rapid Fire Cannonade, Devastating Payload. Well, I don't know. We're gonna prestige. Okay, can I actually spend them? Okay, no, we hold to prestige first. Okay, now I have points to spend. So, every 4 underground housing you build, you get extra dwarves? Sure. Third mountain you consume, you get a dwarf? Sure. Let's see, start the game with extra dwarves. Tempting. Extra gold for each point spent? 500 gold for each prestige tier unlocked. That's actually quite good. Start the game with some mithril, start the game with the thing unlocked. Every time you consume a mountain, you have a chance to get extra mithril. Is that good? Yeah, I think so. First 3 miners you buy cost 0 gold. Let's see, start with some runners. I think so. Okay, call that good enough? Begin game. So we've got the Great Slayer's Axe. Alright. And it looks like nothing exactly carries over, but that's fine. Okay, all dwarves get extra damage against dens. Cool. Oh. There we go. Do I want to get the ballistics workshop as well? I think so. Oh, don't have enough money. Harpoon ballista. Okay, rapid ignition, conflagration. And there we go. Alright, so now we've got some basic lads. The problem is my runners are abysmal. But that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and lean a little hard into ballistas this time around, since we know that they're good against dens, and we just got a Slayer Axe. I'm assuming, judging by this, yeah, we don't have any of the other relics. Oh, this is bleak. The fact that they are only carrying one thing at a time. Oh, that's somewhat my fault. Okay, I do really like the ballistic crews. I think those are going to be quite good. Assuming they can hit, I'm probably going to have to invest a little hard into my accuracy. There we go. That's a decent chunk. Yeah, I like the randomized relics. I think that adds a really fun degree of kind of build customization. I don't know. It's interesting how much there are kind of, I don't want to say with lineages. Maybe I should go for that force bonus, actually. Especially if there's more upgrades, like prestige point upgrades later. That let me push like more than one at a time. That'd be lovely. Because yeah, I could actually see flinging those that quickly is going to be huge. You get a bunch of mithril, miners get extra damage, or let's see, whenever the mountain would reclaim ore, there's a chance that the Great Maw would reclaim it instead. I don't know when it would reclaim ore. I don't know if that's an issue. I'm just going to go for the giant mithril nugget. Okay, well, now I have a heck of a lot of resources. Let's make these guys actually decent. Oh, it actually tells me if I have 10 runners, we unlock this one. Yeah, so by completing a... No, I have 2 flamers. Oh, and 2 runesmiths. Or scientists. Got it. Yeah, so once you've unlocked a tech, it tells you what you need for the rest. That's nice, actually. I like that. Get wrecked, goblins. And that's why I want to go invest my dwarves into just getting large quantities of ballistas and fire. I don't actually know if it's going to be better than not. But I like the idea of it. Okay. Yeah, because I don't need miners. Maybe. Maybe I do. I definitely need more dudes, though. Let's see. Another on the flamer. And yeah, much as I want to invest in conflagration, probably upgrade some of these other things. Dwarven precision? Yeah. Because I do want to set it up so the ballistas... I should probably actually get a second or even a third. That wouldn't be a bad move. Oh. Looks like the onion rings are out. I'm gonna get some onion rings. I'll let this grind in the background. Alright, I picked a good time to come back, so we got the Lava Lord totem that reduces Flamers and Flame Lord cooldowns. Well, that's nice. Then we can do miners get extra damage, get gold, you're definitely not cursed, or an den is destroyed, chance to spawn another den or a mithril vein. Cool. Works out great for me. I've collected a decent amount. There's the Bloodstone Idol. Let's get multi-shot. Oh, that's such a small chance, though. Might be worth it. Let's see, do we want to get precision? There's also just the cooldown reduction. Or we could just get another ballista. Okay. Then speaking of another something, we should probably also work on the flamers. Because I've just been letting this run in the background. But I should kind of work on it. Let's see. I guess the one thing I should do is probably get the Great Forge. When we get the chance. Yeah, so all the ballistas... I mean, the DPS seems fine. But yeah, these guys just absolutely wail on the goblin dens. So I think we're not doing as much damage to the wall on its own, but I've been breaking every single one of the dens that I get the chance that spawns. And we seem to be getting a decent amount of artifacts from it, including the giant marble elven foot, which, like, as far as I can tell, almost every single artifact is worth going for. Oh, see. Yeah, so why don't we save up for the Great Forge? Okay, runners get extra speed, but longer resting time. You know why. I actually don't. But that's okay. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll get the defensive turrets. Okay, so where am I placing the Great Forge? I'll just put it here. Okay. So we can get a runesmith. Mithril forging. Let's see. Damage per runesmith. Flame, speed. Runners and bulldozers. And all dwarves get crit damage. So none of those specifically affect the ballistas. Threaded mithril spikes, though, do. They ain't cheap. Well, that's okay. Now, I could prestige again. But... no, there's no point in it. I'd only want to prestige once I have the ability to actually get a couple things from this tier. How many tiers are there? 6. And then there's Ascension. Optional endless feature that wipes all your prestige point... or, yeah, wipes all your prestige upgrades and prestige points, but preserves the special infinite tier 6 upgrades. As you ascend, you permanently gain 1 ascension rank and 10 PP for each ascension rank. Ascension rank gates and scales tier 6 upgrades, required for Steam achievements. Huh. It's equal parts one of the more interesting incremental games I've played in recent memory, but also one of the slowest. This is definitely a game meant to be played full idle. Yeah, do I want to get some more crit? Kind of. Let's see. Get the first tier of chainmail at the very least. Couple points in that. These guys are doing honestly fine. Let's see, I'll get lust for gems. Yeah, get extra speed. It's okay. Let's see, what else do I need to do? Because yeah, there's the anti-rock turret. But I'd have to invest a fair bit into it to actually make it work. So the question is, what's my focus? How do I actually make any of this go faster? I think I don't. I think I kind of just chill. I guess what I should probably do is get some more flamers. Because yeah, we only have 4 of them in the moment. And while that seems to be doing an okay amount of damage, I mean, it's either that or I just keep investing into the ballistas. Let's see. Chance to be lit by fire. Chance for both fire and field is increased by 6% per flamer, or 0.6% per flamer and 0.4% per scientist. Current chance is 33%. No, it still seems like with a lot of these, the better thing to do is just to hyper-focus on one. I guess the one problem is these are all kind of expensive. Okay. So what's the other thing? I was able to mouse over these and see... Oh, here we go. So stats accuracy, calamity multiplier, gem luck, flaming bolt multi-shot. What's the cooldown? Oh, attack cooldown. 12 to 15 seconds. Interesting that it's variable. Whereas these are... So damage is 1. Fire field duration. Doesn't say how much damage the fire does. Yeah, periodic damage every 2 seconds for 8 to 13 seconds. Still seems like it's worth investing into. I have no idea how this stacks up compared to my previous run. I guess I could kind of go back and look at my DPM pre-prestige and see where it lands. Let's see. Because yeah, I could get more runners. Things are starting to speed up a little bit damage-wise. But I think if I were to do anything, just giving them one extra carrying capacity seems like the easiest thing to do. You know, except for when that happens, and then there's nothing to do. Because yeah, I like where this is going, but it almost feels like it's one of those that I need to pair it with another incremental game. Which I could do. I mean, that is very much an option if I want to do this as a series. I always talk about wanting to do incremental soup. My problem is there's too many different incremental games, and some of them require much more focus than others. And so I feel like this is one of those that, yeah, you very much could just let run, check back in, and be like, oh yeah, you know, I've got, you know, a couple thousand gold, let's spend it, speed this along, or, oh, maybe it's time to prestige. And just kind of pick and choose. Let's see. Yeah, oh no, we can't get another one of these guys. Have enough? Yeah. Because I should probably get more of the fire guys. Unfortunately, their accuracy is bad. I hadn't really properly paid attention to that. And yeah, there's currently nothing that increases their damage. Gold falls from the sky. Oh. Well, that's nice. Inferno increases my damage. So that might be worth it. Because getting another multi-shot would actually... Oh, hi. Collect a soul? Or flamers get 20% extra damage. Ooh. I think I'm always going to pick whatever thing gives me prestige points. Even if the 20% damage would be nice. Because I think we really want as many prestige points as we can get. And see what that gets me up to. Hopefully those are cumulative. Okay. So a bunch of gold, more prestige points. Okay, so let's get another scientist. That unlocks searing wounds. And yeah, we'll get one Inferno. Yeah, Firefields get some duration. I think so. Speaking of... Monster Bane Ballista. Oh. Bonus damage to dens. Sure. And considering that's what I've been building them for. Okay, we haven't built them, and we kind of don't care. Yeah, I guess what I should probably do is just get a bunch of scientists. Just in case that unlocks something else for me. Because there's a lot of these upgrades that we have not seen before and we do not know what they do. Otherwise, we should just also get 2 more runners. But it's really nice having a series of upgrades that I can actually... or a series of upgrades. It's really nice having these things aim for all of the veins. Still don't know where this stacks up damage-wise, but... it at least feels like when those mines show up, they can actually do things about it. Okay. Yeah, do we want to just get another miner? I think so. Yeah, that's not worth that much. What I really want to get... I don't know. I mean, maybe give them some more speed. Let's see. There's also the... oh yeah, whenever a runner picks up a non-gem ore, chance that he gets lucky and finds a random gem. That wouldn't be a bad idea to invest into. Okay, and this is the Ironbound Hall. It's got some things. Yeah, do I want to get the massive nose? It's tempting. Just because that's effectively free money from nothing. I could invest more into dodging, and maybe I should. I just don't have that much money. I do have a lot of stuff. Piled on the side. Oh, Insatiable Guzzler. We'll get 2 points in that. Go from there. And Mountain Kill Log. Oh. Interesting, so it's actually using, like, speedrun stats. Gold per minute. Yeah, I just wish I had my previous log. Okay, so I can actually change this. Loop the same track. Interesting. Mute screams. Oh, I like those sound settings. Those are really good. What I was gonna say is, I still wish some of these games would have, like, a streamer mode that just made them twice as fast. I also recognize that that would, like, recontextualize a lot of the grind. Let's see. Grab the next tier of that. Because it'd be interesting to mess with the Insatiable Guzzler. I wonder if you can get it so that it can actually... grab a couple points into dodge. Not that it matters. You know, 1 in 10 is kind of nice. But yeah, I wonder if you can actually get this so it hoovers up like a much larger group. Maybe. Let's see. Unfortunately, it's just going to take a while. Looks like a number of these goblin dens aren't actually going down, so I might want to invest more into these things. Yeah, the problem is, oh, it's expensive. It might be a precision thing. I have no idea where my ballistas land, accuracy-wise. No, it seems pretty on point. Most of the time. And honestly, considering how much gold is starting to stack up, we really do need to scale up how quickly these guys are able to grab things. Question is, do I want movement speed or do I want carrying capacity? I don't know on that one. carrying capacity is a bigger boost. That's a hell of a lot of gold, too. It does help when I'm not getting hit by a particularly bad calamity. There we go. Let's just give them more carrying capacity. And last time we had a bunch of artifacts that made it much easier to pick up large quantities of resources. Yeah, I still don't know if force is that good. Because I think that would be the thing I'd want to work on clicking. Because if I can just knock more things over to the right. That might be good. Or not over to the right. Over to the left. Because yeah, I'd like to be able to yeet these things further distances. Okay, do I want to do more march? I'm still thinking that pickup the carrying capacity is more valuable. And yeah, definitely more launch force here. Because, like, when I actually get one of these to launch, they go reasonably far. And I can kind of break up the pile a little. There we go. Yeah, they seem to be clearing it out now, so I'm not too worried about it. Unless, you know, that happens. Runners get extra speed for each gem they deliver. Fine. And yeah, get the next tier of massive nose. It's going to take a while to level that one up. So the question is, before I end this episode, do we? Yeah. I haven't found any major artifacts that I care deeply about, and now that I've got... What is this? 17 PP? I might actually be able to find some interesting T2 prestige points to go for. It'd be nice to stick around and, like... Yeah, we just don't have any huge ones at the moment. Because, yeah, I want to see what I can get by prestiging now. Okay. Do I want to get the launch force? I think so. Okay, then I can spend one more. Start the game with extra dwarves. It's kind of tempting. Demo dwarves. Start the game with some mithril? Sure. Okay, so what do we have? Whenever you collect an artifact, you gain gold. That's pretty good. Let's see. Every time you consume a mountain, you have a chance to gain 1 PP, so that's pretty good. If anything, that might actually be the most valuable, even if it's maybe kind of boring. Calamity triggers. All dwarves get cooldown reduction. Runners get extra speed. Unlocks Cyber Dwarf upgrade in the Grand Laboratory. Half dwarf, half machine. Gorilla arms and rhino legs for runners. Cluster pick for miners. Huh. Okay, so Cyber Dwarf is tempting. Demo dwarves get extra damage and force. Wind bombs, Dens have a chance to drop an artifact. So Acquisitions Incorporated is going to be real good for what I've been trying to do. Flamers cost no gold. Fire field duration extended whenever it gets hit by an attack. Okay, that's really good. Whenever you build the forge, comes with runesmiths. Let's see. First dens you destroyed are guaranteed to drop an artifact. First ballistas you buy cost 0 gold. Miner throws a pickaxe, chance to transform into a golden pickaxe with crit damage and more luck. Build the laboratory, comes with scientists. Miners get extra damage and luck. Powder hall upgrade. Ritual power for the Great Forge. Let's see. Falling rocks have a higher chance of containing ore. Dynamite. Okay. So whenever a dynamite or a wind bomb explosion hits a runner, even on a dodge, there's a chance to bestow a magical force field that shields them from falling rocks. Runners get extra capacity. Runners get stun resistance and dodge. Runners get speed reduced by 5% for each runner you have. Let's see. Whenever you spend a soul, you get a dwarf. Start the game with a soul and anti-rock turrets. Oof. I mean, I still like the idea of Acquisitions Incorporated. I really like the idea of the heirloom newspaper. The Ballista one's also extremely good. Let's see. Oh. Oh. These cost 2 PP apiece. Okay, that's a little painful. It's worth it, but a little painful. All right, well, I think I'm going to leave us here and call it a day. I like this. I think this is genuinely... Ooh, Tremorlord's idol. Let's see what that does. I think this is genuinely a really charming little incremental game. There's a lot of kind of control over what you do and how you do it. Demo Dwarves get extra damage. I guess I can try the Demo Dwarves. Do we? I mean, I'll do it. Okay. Does damage throwing ore far. More falling rocks and more calamities. Fair enough. Let's see. Other thing is, I do really like the ballistics. Because once again, having something that can actually... Having something that can actually, like, blast the... Oh, that's good. Let's grab those two. Just to speed things along a little bit. Something that actually is designed to destroy as many of those layers as possible to potentially get me a bunch of artifacts. Seems very worth going for. Let's see. Oh, do I want to grab a couple of these guys? Sure. Let's see. Cooldown reduction, velocity. I'm curious about the velocity, because that might actually be one of those that I can leverage to, like, huck further. Oh, are they throwing explosives? Oh, so they are. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one. We will see. Anyway, for now at least, I guess I might as well mention that Dwarf Eats Mountain is coming out in a couple of days. It will be out on May 18th, which what? Is Monday? Monday. Oh, is the trailer just auto-playing in the background? Nope, it's not. Okay, I was worried about it for a second. But if you like Norp Apolog, you're probably going to like this one. And if you really like Norp Apolog and you're like, oh, is this just going to be more of the same? The answer is kind of, but it feels like there's a lot more build crafting here. Norp Apolog had, I want to say, like 3 or 4 different builds that you could do. This one feels like you can actually delve into quite a bunch of different potential options. What does this one give me? Harpoon Ballistas get extra damage. Spawn a Mithril Vein. I do actually like the idea of the Broodstone Idol. Let's see. Whenever a runner is stunned by a falling rock, there's a tiny chance he explodes into a shower of gems and is eaten into space. So, weirdly, I think I'm actually going to go for the Broodstone Idol. As much as the Divine Tension Coils is good, this gets me more of the dens, which seems really helpful. Because I want as many of those dens as I can get. Anyway, I guess with all this said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, I have to manually fire this thing. Well, that certainly didn't work. Or maybe it did. Hard to say.